and has decided that they are working for the wealthy and the well-connected at the expense of every other American. And we only have to look ahead to see what their plans are for the month of June, which is doubling down on the tax scam of 2017. So let's be clear what this exercise is. They are willing to default the full faith and credit of the United States, which we have never done before. We know what a dangerous calamity this will be for American families, but we don't even know the type of global recession that this could set off. And while they are talking about fiscal responsibility, they're already planning to support further tax cuts for the wealthy. This is where the GOP is. This is why it is so dangerous and so much at stake. And the difference between the unity of the Democratic Party is that for our differences in ideology and approaches, we have the shared value of putting Americans' security first. And too many on the other side either are advocating for default because they believe it's good politics to ruin our economy and make Americans foot the bill, and too many others are complicit in their silence.
I want to thank Whip Clark for the unity of the Democratic caucus. Having 213 signatures means we're 5 signatures away. And so for our Republican colleagues who give interviews and go back home and talk about how they want to work together and talk about how they're not extreme like Marjorie Taylor Greene and how she doesn't speak for them, this is their opportunity. They can either go home and honor our veterans, or they can lend their signatures to the discharge petition, end this, work with us, and avoid catastrophe. It seems pretty simple.
On the discharge petition, pretty much every Republican has said publicly that they oppose it, but have any of you heard from them, maybe privately, that they'd be willing to maybe make friends to cross the aisle and join?
Well, the stakes are now crystal clear. House Democrats have provided a vehicle to end this reckless and dangerous default crisis and avoid the economy into the default crisis. The failure of 5 House Republicans to do so will simply reinforce the point that at the end of the day, what they really want is for America to default. House Republicans have the opportunity to prove that that is not the case. And let's see what happens on the floor this afternoon or tomorrow. I have not had the opportunity to speak to the designees of the White House today or anyone from the White House this afternoon, but I do look forward to having a conversation with them. One of the things that I will continue to communicate to the White House is that it's not clear to me that the extreme MAGA Republicans in the House are having these discussions in good faith. It does appear increasingly likely that House Republicans want a dangerous default, they want to crash the economy, and they want to trigger a job-killing recession. It's my hope that 5 Republicans from New York or California or other moderate districts throughout the country can prove me wrong, prove us wrong, and they now have an opportunity to do so, just 5.